Unhappy, uneasy, dissatisfied, there is a great disturbance, causing affliction, to this frail and broken mind.
Oh yeah. What's up, y'all? Happy Friday. It's Friday again. It's the end of the week. That's why I'm unshaven. Just disgusting. Hope you're all doing well. You've made it to the end of the week. Congratulations. One more day to go. Thank you, Nighthawk. Shared it on the Discord. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. Edwin was here first. Hail peeps. And he was just dropping a little BLOODBONE just on the drive-by because he's not here anymore. And we're live. And now's the time to drop the name. So if you're here and you want to drop a name for consideration, drop it now. Because if you don't, then it doesn't count. So speak now or forever hold your character. So anyway, it's Friday. What else does that mean? Means movie night. People go to the movies on Fridays. What else do people do on Fridays? They go out for the weekend. There he is. BLOODBONE. Whoop whoop. Awesome, dude. What a sweet looking character. I'm excited to draw him. At first I thought you said Bloodbane, like my character. It's like, BLOODBONE. Just one letter off. One letter difference. No worries, man. At work. It's what we do on Fridays. We work because it's not the weekend yet. And some people have to work on the weekends. But anywho, yeah, man. Hope y'all are doing well. BLOODBONE is an awesome character that Edwin created. And he did a crowdfund for it. Yeah. Was it just the Ashcan or was it the actual book? I forget. But anywho, he's a sweet character. I'm going to get to draw him. I'll find a picture. Edwin, if you don't have time to send me one, it's all good. I'm sure I can find him real fast. Let's check the Googles and I'll share it with you if I can find it. Okay. Let's see if it comes up. You know, Indiegogo. All right, well, here's this. Let's see if I could find Dun, 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 dun. This is old. Let's see here. No. Well, this will work. This will work. All right, let me share this. Dun, 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 dun. Presenting the one, the only BLOODBONE. So here is. Dun, 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 dun. Here's the page. There's the character right there. I dig it. Any character with a grifter type mask, I mean, I'm in. Dun, dun, dun. And this is who's doing the art? Donald DeLay. There you go. Bam. Sweet looking. Yeah. And Edwin shared a photo with me. Thank you, bro. Got it. Yeah. Super cool. BLOODBONE. Nice. Ashcan. Yes, indeed. So I'm going to, hold on a second. I'm going to copy this. Put this over here. Edit this. BLOODBONE. Pick out the Ashcan. Boom. I'm pretty sure we're on episode 14. All right. Save that. All right. Now the link is in the description. Oh, an error occurred on YouTube. This is usually temporary. Wait a moment, then try again. Okay. All right. Let me stop sharing that. Let's try this again. Come on. Be nice to me. Nope. Doesn't want to do it. Fine. All right. Maybe it worked. Maybe it didn't. Dun, dun, dun. He's my new character. I put out an Ashcan last year. Drawn by Donald. Yeah. All right. Let's switch over to the drawing table and let's get going. Draw some BLOODBONE. Or BLOODBONE. Sorry. BLOODBONE. All right. I'll share with you guys a page I finished this week. Been doing pretty good. Got 2 pages done this week, 2 pages done last week. So I'm halfway done with, well, actually minus 1 page because we added another. If it was 24 pages, I'd be halfway done. But we did add another. And so here you go. So this is page 11. This was in the preview book, so don't mind sharing this, but this is the inked version. So there you go. Made a few changes. If you have the little preview Ashcan I sent, you could find out what I did different. But there you go. Okay. BLOODBONE. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Let me get something for this to focus on. We'll use this right here. This is my Power Ranger sketch cover I'm working on. Give that a second. Boom. So this is kind of this has been my warm-up. Just kind of work on this. Get the inks flowing, get the juices flowing. I have never done Power Rangers before, and I got 2 of these sketch covers, so I wanted to work on one of them. I started at Phoenix Fan Fusion, and yeah, so this will be cool. I think when it's done, I might actually color it on here in marker. I think that'd look cool, and then I'll put it up for sale. But there you go. That's where I'm at right now, and I'll put this here so the camera is nice to me and will focus. All right, that'll work. Yeah, man, I love that cover. It's so cool. Thank you for the image. Dun, 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 dun. Check out those sweet boots. That's rad. Okay, let's see if I could do him justice. Gotta figure out a cool pose, and we shall go for it. Dun, dun, dun. Pencil at the ready. And I'll share this with you too. I already shared this. I really don't think I've done any more than I've done before, but I was working on this just for fun, but I've kind of put this to the side. But this is a sweet Wolverine, Captain America, Batman mashup, 11x17. So this will be a while. This will be another warm-up that I could just mess around with just to get going for the day. What else I got on my table? These are my Akira, the Iron Demon original sketches. This is what the character's based on. Dun, dun, dun. Let me get some more light in here. So yeah, this is he, Akira, the Iron Demon, Tatsuo Kuma. So there he is. Some little breakout views, the back, the side, all that good stuff. His chest there. Bam. So actually, Clayton did something a little different with his mask than what I prescribed, but it's all good. I was really torn. I was like, man, what do I do? Do I do his version or mine? So I went with his, and I hope y'all dig it when you see it. It's actually, if you saw the Kickstarter exclusive cover. Speaking of which, that is launching this coming week, the 26th. It's going to launch on Kickstarter. Yeah, his face mask is on that cover, so you can check that out. All right, here we go. Pencil to paper. Dun, 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 dun. I love all the veins. I got to accentuate his huge muscles. So how to do that? He's kind of like I'd say, not quite like the physique of Hulk, but his arms are definitely, his upper body for sure. But his legs are kind of smaller. He's a little unproportioned, but it's okay because it looks cool. And then the huge boots. I mean, it's awesome. So rad. All right. Dun, dun, dun. I try to think of a pose that like will accentuate the cool features of the character sometimes. So that's what I'm trying to go for. I think I got it. Let's see here. Just gonna rough it. I want to do the follow-up to the cover image. He's got him up in the air, and then he's going to slam him down on the ground. That'd be cool. All right. Remember, his legs are a little smaller. Do 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 do. The hair flying around. We're about a month out from San Diego Comic-Con. It's exciting. It's always a fun time. A fantastic show. So I'm excited about that. I ordered some metal prints. So I did a reverse flash. Well, when I say I did, I mean, I cheated. But I did a reverse flash. I was getting a bunch of requests or at least people asking, hey, do you have reverse flash at Phoenix Fan Fusion? So it's like, well, I've got a flash, and I could easily reverse that image and create a reverse flash. So that's exactly what I did. I don't have it in front of me, or else I'd show you, but it's actually up on my website. So go to ericnotowskiart.com, go to the store, and then I added it as a new print for sale. So you can at least check it out there. But yeah, so I think, you know, anytime there's a movie out, it always kind of gets people, you know, wanting that character. It's amazing how the movies kind of set the trends for print sales at conventions. It's pretty wild, but that's how it goes. But then there's always the hot sellers, like Spider-Man always sells, Batman always sells, even if there's no movie. All right, so this dude, that's crazy. I just noticed the Edwin, what kind of like not time frame, but like what's the backdrop? Is it like a apocalyptic era? Because there's these guys that are kind of like, I just noticed this dude in the background. He's kind of got like this mask on and looks kind of like cybernetic. It's kind of cool. It's like a dystopian future that's going on there. And then that dude, sorry, you probably can't see that. That dude looks cool. But just the mask and stuff, it's like, oh, is it present day or is it something totally different? What is it? What is it, man? Okay. Got that down. Gotta fix his leg and stuff. This should be over here. I gotta draw the dude. Draw the dude. Oh, yeah, and the dude. Oh, no, okay. I was gonna say, I thought the dude had claws or something. Definitely not like a normal kind of dude. Just gonna grab him and slam him down by the head. Bam! He's just breaking them in half, basically. Right here, right here. Right. I watched Extraction 2 last night. Very good. It was very good. Just like the first one. Just like the first one. A little bit different. But still awesome. All right. A little bit deeper story, I'd say. Same plot, different, you know, a little more story to it, and but really good. And they left it open for more. What do you know? They're going for more. Just fine by me. All right, rough that in. Got to get a cool boot in there. My leg is a little wonky, but we'll deal with it. All right. Some damage and cracking and smoke. All right. Got that down. The roughly rough. Let's add some more details. Let's do his face. And we'll get to the Inkins. This is going to be a little more detailed pick. So now,
Oh yeah, I turned down.
let's see here. I was going to draw some mouth, but I won't do any mouth because I don't know what's under that mask. I don't want to mess anything up if it's like, you know, his face is jacked up. I don't know. So I don't want to go that route just in case. All right, let's see here. This is gonna this. I love drawing huge hulking dudes. Hold on a second while I yell. Are you guys going to the skate park?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, man. Have fun. Have fun. Here's this sitting next to my table. Ha ha ha. Super huge fan of Grifter. This is like my favorite cover right here from Wildcats, probably. I mean, favorite of Grifter. I mean, there's so many cool Wildcats covers, but this one is definitely near and dear to my heart. And the coloring is fantastic. Coloring is like, I loved his colors, man, on Wildcats. Chiodo, I think is how you say it. Crazy wild hair flipping around, going crazy. Cool. All right, the fun part's going to be all the veins. That's coming soon. All right, so this here. Let's see here. Yeah. Where's my pencil eraser thing? Hopefully you guys can see that all right. Still in the early phases. Just gonna get my muscles where I want them. And this is probably, it's got big hands. Hopefully this isn't too big, but something like that will work. Let's go like that. Let's go like that. This guy's hands in the way. Been drawing a lot of these wrappings over the fingers and knuckles lately. All the Hopscotch and the other dude have that on their arms. Not the other two brothers, but Hopscotch and the one brother. So I've been drawing a lot of those. So I'm ready to smack this out of the park. Damn. Okay, now, so let's see here. I guess that does go over the knee, so we're gonna drop it down just a little. Hey, sweetie.
Hey, baby.
Going to the skate park?
We are.
All right. Can I get that mocha when you get home?
Yeah.
All right. My wife makes the best mochas. Just saying. She made one for me yesterday. It was the bomb. I also like to say I have the best wife in the world. Just so you know. And my kids have been drawing too lately. They've been doing some awesome stuff. I need to share some pictures with you guys. Brag on them a bit. They've been doing some cool stuff. All right. Okay. Sketch done. Get that down there. Drawing some potential veins. I'm gonna go. I like what Donald, or is it actually this is Ren? No, who does this? Ricardo. Ricardo did the cover. Okay, so this image is Ricardo. Donald did the interiors. Yeah, this cover is sick. Ricardo Jamie is his last name, maybe. That's what it looks like. But yeah, it's fantastic. I love all the veins he did. So I'm gonna go crazy veiny on it. Gonna give it the Dale Keown treatment. I remember back in the day. So I think what happened was Stephen Platt started getting all crazy with the veins, and then Rob Liefeld went all crazy with the veins. But I think Dale Keown started it. He was like, I think the first to get all super crazy with the veins, and then it just started to get out of hand a little bit. To show you my point, so here's Liefeld, but this isn't too bad. Let's see, but he started getting crazy with the veins at some point in there. So this looks like a mashup of Liefeld / Stephen Platt, and I've shared this image before, but like how far down his chest comes is like totally wonky. Totally wonky. Like that's like pretty close to his belly button. His belly button's probably like right there, and the dude's chest is like creeping in on his belly button. The chest should be like up here. That's right about there. That's where that should stop. So that's just funny. But anywho, and while we're on the subject, I gotta share this with you. This is, guys, you get the whole thing when you come to Fan Art Friday. See me draw, and then I teach you how to draw, and then also I'll show you guys what not to do. Okay. So this is some new Liefeld. I heard him on a podcast talking about this, and then I saw Shelby Robertson did some ink assists on this. So I'm like, all right, I gotta get this, throw down some support. And but this one image, let me see if I can find it. All right, here it is. What's wrong with this picture? My art friends, take a look at this picture. What's wrong with this picture? Dun, dun, dun. Can you spot it? Can you spot it? Basically, he has no shoulder. His shoulder is missing. And I think what he did is because it was going to maybe go off the page, he just shortened it. I don't know, but that. And then even here, I mean, here's a bicep, and the bicep goes right about here. It's creeping in here. This has no shoulder. His shoulder is like totally missing. So you'd have your clavicle to the shoulder, which would be right. The shoulder fits in this socket, right? So your bicep is coming out of this socket. So just totally deleted his shoulders in this image. So cable with no shoulders. Boom. There you go. You've always wanted to see it. Now you have. Because his shoulder pads are always so massive and huge. I think Liefeld just said, I don't need to draw shoulders on cable. And I never will. and so they're just gone. So there you go. So that's cable without any shoulders. Don't forget your shoulders, guys. When you're going to draw images for comics and draw stuff for a living, don't forget the shoulders. There you go. You'll thank me later. All right, let's check some comments. Wow, Eric, I wonder why Rob Liefeld is cutting corners on his artwork. This is sad. I mean, you know, the pros, the old pros can do it. I mean, look at stinking, what's his name? Miller. Frank Miller. I mean, when you're that old and you're that, you know, legendary, you could do that kind of stuff and get away with it. But, you know, Rob's doing books a month and he's cranking them out, and, you know, I don't know if he's cutting corners or just getting like a little bit lazier, you know, maybe. I don't know. Just saying. He's Drex. LOL. All right. Let's go up to the top. Jeff Potts in the house. What's up, Jeff? Dude, drawing today. Dude. That's correct. Soy-based Jeremy. What's up? Yo. It's your avatar makes me laugh. Is that Rey from Star Wars? It looks like Rey, but it doesn't. It's weird. Throws me off. Awesome. Thank you, Nighthawk. Indeed. Someone talking in the background. Yes, that's my family. Don't mind them. They live here. Wildcats series still going? Yes, it is. So, I got the first one just to check it out, and it's horrible. I didn't like it. I got the second one only because this cover is amazing. Speaking of Wildcats, but yeah, I dug this cover so much that I bought it just for the cover because I really didn't want to read issue number 2. So, but there we go. At least I got issue 1 and 2. If it ever, you know, is worth something someday, which it won't be, I've got issue 1 and 2. So there you go. But this cover is amazing. I love it. It's super cool. This is when Spawn was on every like cover that DC was putting out. So I was like, all right, I'll get that one. That one's sweet. And then I recently got Spawn number 1. Finally, spent $40 on it just because I needed it, and I sold it those many, many years ago, and I needed to replenish it. I needed to have it. So I've got the collected version and all that, but man, I used to have, I think I had like 1 through 15, 1 through 20 single issues, and I sold them all for something. I don't even remember what I sold them for. It was back in high school. I was stupid. And I never even read Spawn. I collected them all and didn't read them. And I was like, I'm just going to get rid of them. And I don't know if I sold it for baseball cards or something else. I forget. But anyway. So now I'm slowly trying to get back those sweet books I should never have sold. Okay, back to the comments. New comic. Hopefully Eric reads our messages. I never read your messages ever. Ever. I always read your messages, dude. What are you talking about, man? Humphrey Bear, welcome. Eric is here too. Great. It's weird. Yes. I was sad. It was sad. Did you share this out? I did. Cool. He has no belly button. Nope. Boom, 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 boom. Hi, Gary. Where's Gary? Gary's here? Hi, Gary. Yes, he is. Doodle-a-boo. How are you doing? Great. Interesting. Awesome. Ask a question. He reads chats now. I never read chats, ever. What is it with you guys? I swear to God, you guys are ridiculous. Just saying. It's like you guys are never here, ever, but you're always here. And you'd never ask questions, but you always do, and I always read them. So what in the world are you talking about? I can never figure it out. You guys are weird. Oh, frustrating and weird at the same time. But I love you. Okay, back to the drawing board. All right. Dun, 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 dun. The only time I don't read the chat is when I say, hey, I'm doing a silent stream and I'm just going to draw. And then you guys still ask questions as if I'm going to answer you when I just said it's a silent stream. So, like I said, you guys are weird, but, you know, I put up with you. I love you. Okay. All right. I think I'm ready to ink. Well, actually, I should probably do this dude first, but let's see here. Should do him first. Oh, he's got a cape on. Dadgummit. All right, let's give him a cape. It's kind of in there. We'll have to draw in the background, like getting shoved down. And I totally missed that. Here's his other arm back here. All right, let me draw a head. Eyes closed. She's getting crushed. And there we go. All right. Little head, cape flying around. Leg. And there we go. Something like that. Let's draw the dude on the ground first because he's in the foreground, and it'll just make it easier going forward. And he's got some little cuff things on his hands. Let's draw them first. Yeah, so the Wildcats #1 was like ridiculous. And granted, I have not gotten a Deathblow comic in a long time. I have no clue what's going on with the Wildstorm universe, just because everything they've printed up till now has been crap. But Deathblow is a black guy. Catelyn Fairchild is like somehow young again. She looks like a teenager. It's just so weird. Like, what the heck is going on? Like, yeah. So someone at the comic shop tried to explain it to me, but you know, they put Deathblow's conscience into another dude, so now he's a black dude. And under any other circumstances or any other era, that would be like, all right, sure, fine, cool, whatever, I could do that. But it's like, you know, just race swapping, gender swapping. Let's just change everything that we possibly can just for the heck of it. And it's like, I'm not cool with that anymore. Nope, I ain't down for that. So that killed it. And then yeah, then they put out that other what was it? It was like Wildstorm. Let's see. Where did it go? These guys. They put out these guys, the Wildstorm 30th anniversary. This was another bunch of crap. It was cool to see J. Scott Campbell drawing some stuff, and you got some Deathblow. So there's Deathblow. Hey, he's white again. I don't know what happened. So he's a white dude now, and then all of a sudden he's not. And then here's Gen 13, and oh, what do you know? Stop the war on women. It's all about blah blah blah. And of course they got to throw like jabs at Trump in here, and it's like ridiculous. And yeah, this is just horrible crap. And again, as a fan of Image back in the day, I mean, you get this expecting some cool stuff, and it's a bunch of crap. Oh, look, and there's Deathblow. He's black again. So maybe this explains the story. I don't know, but I don't care. I don't care. Oh, and then, lest you thought they were forgetting about you, they threw the gay Apollo and whatever his name is that I never even liked to begin with. You got some gay kissing in there too, just because you can't have a comic without that anymore. But you did get John Boy Myers drawn Zealot, which I think is pretty rad. So that, yeah, I'll pay for the book for that because I dig John Boy Myers art. But beyond that, it's all crap. So crap. Buy Shadow Century. It's on Indiegogo right now. Get yourself a copy or two. It's probably going to be worth more than that crap someday. There you go. I'm in a mood today, aren't I? Just a little bit. All right. So I'm just going to scratch away at this. And scratchy. Mm-hmm. All right, let's turn this way. Should probably go darker down here. Blood flying out of his mouth as he's getting crushed. It's a little sketchy, but it's gonna be good. I'll sketch it out. All right, and that, and let's see, Snuggles somewhere around there. Yeah. So I drew his arm so massive and unproportioned that it's kind of creeping in on his wrist a little bit, but that's okay. I've been known to draw enormous hands, kind of like those Joe Mad arms that just kind of like, they're so fat they cut out the wrist. I've been known to do that sometimes. Bloodbone is going to be a little short on the wrist area there, but that's all right. He's slamming this dude down. All right, there's that. He's getting slammed. All right. I'll have to work on that stuff a little bit more. Let's lay down some holding lines. Get going on this. All right. That's a big bicep. Oh, yeah. Just going to go with that. You know who else draws amazing veins? I love Shelby Robertson's awesome veins. He still does those crazy veins in his artwork. I love it. I've never been one for the crazy veins, but I'm getting into it. I'm trying to add it in there. reach some sort of Shelby level. Say that 5 times fast. Some sort of Shelby level. Some sort of Shelby level. That's the level I'd like to achieve. Oh, and you know what I need? Here we go. You cannot forget the awesome trail left by the wrap from the bandana. Never forget it. It's going to add so much to your artwork. Don't you forget it. And then over here, let's see, got to get the cloak back here. Just do it in silhouette and look cooler. Oh yeah. So there's that. And we'll draw a little bit more. We'll just cut it off. It'll block out the image better. Boom. All right. So like I said, this is, if you look at that image, this is like the next step. Minus a few guys, but this is where it's leading. So if you wanted to know what happens next, there you go. I'm showing you. This is it. All right. Let's see here. This. All right, holding lines. Then I'll read the chat, which I never ever do, but I'll read it today because today's special apparently. I don't know. Ask someone. And if you're here, welcome. I will be checking the chat shortly. S words are giving me trouble today. Shortly after. Sally went down to the seashore to sell seashells. She did. I know it's true. She did it. Oh, yeah. Well, rocking and rolling. Down by the shore, I'm strolling. Oh, yeah. If you guys don't know that song, gotta check it out, man. Some Star Wars and some seagulls. Bad lip reading. Check it out. You'll thank me later. You didn't know Yoda could sing. Not like this. You didn't know. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I got that song stuck in my head. It's going to be in there all day now. But you guys can go watch it and join me as it's stuck in your head. It's wonderful. All right, let's draw these massive boot thingers. And let's see. Before I do that, let's do some of this. Again, foreground elements, got to do those first. Bam. And let's see. It's probably not this massive, but might have gone a little too big. But come on, can you really ever go too big? As long as he looks awesome, right? As long as he looks sweet. Just gonna go something like that. Something like that. And then the cape is just kind of flowing. Get to that. Something like that. You can't see his fingers because they're covered by the cape. That's what I was thinking. Of course, I wasn't going to draw his cape till I realized, oh, he's got a cape. And I was like, all right, let's add the cape here. All right. And some smoke. Ground stuff will be added later. The birds are singing joyfully today. I don't know if you can hear that. Wonderful ambiance. The birds serenading us on this wonderful Friday. That'll be black. This will be black. All right. There we go. Check that out. Let me go back to the chat. 53 minutes in. What? 53 minutes? Where did 53 minutes go? It's impossible. All right. What I miss? Shelby is my guy. Oh, yeah. Shelby got skills. Should collaborate on some comics with Shelby. That would be cool. I know he's busy on his book, though, so I wouldn't bother him anytime recently. What a miss. All right. Let me go back here. There's too much. I can't read all of it, and you guys are just talking to each other. Don't forget his belly button. I won't forget his belly button. Hyper Potato, what's going on? Hyper Potato, we're drawing Bloodbone. This is Edwin, the Ace. Ace Avedo, his character. And he has an Ashcan out. It is on the Indiegogos. Yep. Love that pose. Dual Rangers Ninja Turtle crossover. I wonder if they're probably going to do that. I bet you they're going to do that if they haven't already. Yoda meets Elmo. Indeed. Brian Shearer and Elliot Fernandez. Heroes Con last week. Just needed Eric there. Yeah. All right. I gotta put it on my calendar because it always rolls around and The thing is, you gotta get into those like early. You can't wait last minute, or else it doesn't happen. So I need to just put it on the calendar. I will look into that for next year. All right. Did Eric ever do a Comic-Con like Aaron Lepresti on his channel? I've never done a Comic-Con on my channel. I've not. I've done a auction with my kiddos. I've done that. I've done Comic-Cons on other people's channels, but not mine. I agree, Humphrey Bear. But Eric doesn't pay attention to anything, it seems. Yeah, I don't. Oh. Dun, dun, dun. Yep. Eric goes to real Comic-Con conventions. He doesn't do a YouTube channel con, unfortunately. Yeah, why would I? Why would I when I go to a real Comic-Con and I sell my art for like real people and stuff like that? I mean, why would I? The Comic-Cons I've done on YouTube on other people's channels, they don't do so hot. They don't really do well. And I don't really make any money. So I'd much rather go to a comic convention where I go somewhere and I make money. So that's why I don't do them on my channel, Nighthawk. Just so you know. I like making real money. Yes, I do. So, yep. I like talking about money and making money, but I actually like making it. So I'm going to go to where I can actually make money. Hope that makes sense to you. Hope that makes sense to you. All right. Onto the street I'm rolling. I forget how the rest goes, right? Sing it. When 500 years old you are, look as good. You will not. Yep. Good old Yodi. Yoda doesn't sound like Elmo, though. Humphrey Bear. Nope. Oh, what's that? You're hearing noises again? Don't mind that. That's just the trash guys. It's not as cool as birds singing, but, you know, it's ambient noise. It's cool. It just adds to the crushing effect of Bloodbone smacking this dude that you can't see because Nighthawk's comment is blocking the screen. I agree, Humphrey Bear, but Eric doesn't pay attention to anything, it seems. Elliot Fernandez hanging out at cons when he could be making the book he got paid for. I know, right? People do that, and they do other stuff, and they should be making books that other people paid for. Tis a problem. Tis a problem. I think Elliot's problem, though, is the money he made is gone. And now he needs to make more money doing other stuff. And that's the problem. That's the problem. If you don't do it fast enough, the money dries up, and then you got to make money somehow and, you know, support a family. But unfortunately, the backers get the short end of that stick always, which is not cool. That's the hard part. So there you go. Yes. We could name books. We could name lots of them that just do not fulfill. And then, you know, you see the artist post artwork and it's not the work from the book, which I'm guilty of that too. I do other work and I do other stuff and I do covers but what I try to do is do that like when the campaign is running. Like I did like 3 or 4 covers, maybe not that many. When the campaign was running, it's kind of like it's hard to focus on the actual book, so I just do side projects and stuff. But now I'm focusing on the book and I'm not doing other stuff. So it is a fine balance. It is a fine balance. But one that's really got me irked is Shinobi Sasquatch. And that's only because every time I see what's his name post something, it's of all kinds of other work and it's not Shinobi Sasquatch. So I know he's working on it now, but you know, God only knows when we will actually see that book. But Cal's been keeping us posted, and I feel bad for him really, because it's not his fault. You know, it's his artist, but he probably gets the brunt of it. And yeah, so kiddos, just fulfill your books. That's the moral of that story. Fulfill your books, get them done in a timely manner, and it all will work out. Certainly are rather loud today, aren't they? Get some. Get that trash. Get it. Dun, 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 dun. All right. I think I did those boots justice. I think I didn't get a whole lot of reference for them, but I think that's pretty good. I'm good with that. I guess I can move this now. Let me move this. Let me see if I can get this camera a little straighter on here. There we go. All right. I got a new light, guys. I did. I ordered a new light. I saw this thing on Instagram. It's Canvas something or other. And it's like on a swivel 6-point axis. And I got it. So I think it's coming today, actually. And I'm excited about it. I'm excited. So yeah. So I'll have some different lighting and have a better gooseneck for doing like little short stuff. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited. So we'll see how it goes. Hoping it works well, and we shall see. Dun, dun, dun. My camera's actually on a gooseneck right now, which if this thing works good enough, because my thing is I want to get you guys closer to the artwork so you can see it better. And actually this glare is not very good. Let's see. This kind of helps with the glare. Cuts down that glare there. Get you guys in closer. See the artwork up close and personal. And then maybe one day upgrade to the 1080p for you guys and get it nice and clear. Beautiful. That's my goal. Dun, dun, dun. Do, 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 do. Let's see here. What am I doing with this hair? I'm trying to figure out what I did with the hair. It's just a bunch of scribbles. So I'll try and make some sense of it. Do, 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 do. right. Now for the eyes. And kudos to Edwin. What a sweet, cool character. I don't know if you designed him or had somebody else do it, but what a cool concept and a sweet design. You've got my approval. Not that you need it or you want it, but I'm just giving it to you. Take it if you want it. Take it if you want it. And again, anytime you can use the grifter mask thing, go for it. Was before Grifter, was there ever a character that had the mask like this? I mean, I can't think of anybody. But yeah. So Jim Lee's the man. I love his artwork. Don't know if I'd like him in person. Probably not. But I like his artwork. Whole lot. Love it. And I have met him and never had a bad experience, thankfully. Because you know what they say, don't meet your heroes. Met him a few times. He's drawn Wolverine for me at San Diego Comic-Con back in the day when he was still doing quick sketches and stuff. But yeah, so have not had a bad experience meeting Jim Lee. Others have, but not I. When I was at the Amazing Hawaii show, the one year he was there, and I think it was the second year, because the first year they had Stan Lee. Stan the Man Lee was there. That was a banging show. It was amazing. Hence the name Amazing Hawaii Comic-Con. But then the next year, Jim Lee was there. Not as big of a crowd, but still a good one. I think it was the second year. I can't remember. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, after a while, they all run together. But I got my portfolio, and I'm like, I'm gonna go show him my portfolio, see what he thinks. You know, I'm like hoping like subliminally, hey, maybe I'll land a gig, man. Maybe I'll get some work with DC after this, and that didn't happen. But he did, you know, he took a look. He took a quick look, right? And then he took a longer look. He's like, oh, okay, all right, you know. So I'm sure he gets a lot of people trying to show him his stuff, and actually the Amazing Hawaii Comic-Con guy, thankfully, like went up with me and like said, hey man, would you mind taking a look at Eric's work? Which I'm glad he did, because you know he was like just getting ready to leave from doing his signing and stuff, and so he's like, hey, you got a second? Would you mind just checking this out? And because you know he knew me from being a exhibitor there for a few years in the past, so he kind of like helped me out there. So I go up, show him my portfolio. He's looking at it. I could tell he wanted to just breeze past it, like, yeah. And then he was like, oh, okay. And then he took a look. And so then he started going through it with a finer tooth comb and telling me, you know, you can work on this, do this and stuff. And, you know, he asked me if I was in touch with any editors and all that good stuff, which I had been. There's one guy I was in touch with and sent him a few things, but editors never really are great about getting back to you, which is kind of a bummer. They don't really tell you like, oh yeah, work on this. Like you're really close. This is all you need to do is just work on this. They never tell you that. And so it's kind of annoying. Like, hey man, like what do I need to work on? What do I need to do? How close am I? You know, like, does my perspective suck? Like, what do I need to do? They don't tell you. So anywho, that's annoying. And but you know, in the long run, it's all good because I don't really want to work for DC anymore. And all things happen for a reason. So I'm good. But there you go. There's my Jim Lee story. Which is weird that he asked me, because I think at the time, I'm pretty sure Jim Lee was like, at one time, one of his titles was like the editor. I'm trying to remember what his titles were. When he first got there, I feel like he was like more of an editor than anything else. Oh crap! I put that line in his mask. Dadgummit! Whiteout to the rescue. So anyway, which, you know, he's like, oh, or have you showed these to an editor? Well, aren't you an editor, dude? Can you help me out, man? What can you do for me? So anyway, it didn't, you know, didn't happen like that. Didn't land a job. But, you know, there you go. There's my story. Hope you enjoyed it. What are some other stories I could share? So I did submit to Marvel back in the day at San Diego Comic-Con. They used to have submissions. So there are some companies at San Diego Comic-Con, there's like a portfolio review station upstairs, and you can go and you basically get your name on a list, and then you go sit down with them and they do a portfolio review. So most of the smaller companies, I think, would do that. But Marvel had their own thing where you would actually go drop off stuff at the booth, and then if they like what they see, they put your name on a list and they display it, you know, and then you come back and say, okay, the next day, am I on the list? Are they going to do a sit-down portfolio review with me? Yes, no, maybe so. So you go. So the one year I did that, my name was on the list. I'm like, yes. And I think it was I did like my own sample pages. I just kind of made up a story and just, you know, did some stuff with Wolverine, and they were very Silvestri-esque. And they were pretty good. And and then I threw in like gosh, there's this one scene where it was like I threw everybody in there. So it was like Nick Fury, John Lynch from the Wildstorm universe. There was Transformers. There was Mr. Majestic. There was Green Lantern. There was like everybody in this one huge scene, and it was kind of like the end of the world. Everything's going to crap, so like they all have to like band together and help fight whatever forces, whatever. So, yeah. So it was those pages, and so I got to sit down, show my work. He gave me sample pages to do another submission with, and I took a really long time with it, to be honest, and that was probably stupid of me. I should have like banged it out real quick and got it back to him and like, see how quick I am, like I'm awesome. And I took a long time, so that probably didn't help me at all. But again, I submitted them. Those pages were pretty good, I thought. They're also on my DeviantArt page if you want to check those out. They're like X-Men sample pages. I think it was from X-Men 46 or something. I don't know. But anyway, he like, you know, barely got back to me, and he's like, okay, well, maybe I can get you on maybe an anthology or something sometime, you know, in the future. Never. And so that was that. And I sent him more samples later on. Here's what I did, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, and then you ask him questions like, well, what can I work on? Like, what style would you like to see? Like, you know, you want me to do more of like a Chris Bacalo? Like I could do a sweet Chris Bacalo, because at the time I was doing sketch cards for Marvel, which I think I sent him some, and I'm like, hey, like check these out. Like I could do a cool Chris Bacalo style if you want. You know, you guys interested in that? Like, you know, like tell me what you want. You know, and nothing. Crickets, nothing. And you know, so that was that. So, and then through the years, just kind of went through Comic-Con, submitting samples and giving stuff to people, and just never. And then I, you know, when I met Kevin Eastman that one time, like right after, I think it was Amazing Hawaii, I like got to hang out with him for a while, and he got my info. I sent some samples to him, and he sent them to the editor, and that never worked out with anything either. So yeah, lots of trying. I tried, but why did I share all that? I don't know, but I did get to meet Jim Lee and Kevin Eastman. That was cool. It was great. And I think my thing just showed up, actually. I think my new light is here. FedEx is at my front door. Thank you. Do you need a signature?
No.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. All right. All right, so I got all this done, and it is my light. It's my new light. I know because it says canvas on the box, so it's the light. All right. At some point, I need to start adding some blacks, black areas. Let me check the chat because I'm cool like that. Surprised you didn't get hired by Marvel and DC Comics because you got a lot of wonderful skills in the artwork. Thank you, sir. I tried. Let's see. David T. Geek, what's going on? I wonder if any Wildstorm stuff will get made in James Gunn's DCU. Yeah, good question. I don't know. We'll see how much pool Jim Lee throws out there for that stuff. Nice, Eric. What are those? Share them with us. The Jim Lee Wolverine sketches. They're hiding in a box. It'd be too much to get them out right now, so I'd rather not. David T. Geek, the guys on a third or fourth book shouldn't even need to crowdfund, but some are having most of the work done before launch. Yep, some guys do that, which is a good way to do it. I don't suppose many people could do this, but I would love to see someone complete a book and then run a crowdfund campaign. Yeah. Yes. All right. Boo. Oh, yeah. I mean, with my situation, well, when I launched Shadow Century, I was drawing full time. So, I mean, if I had a part-time job and was able to, draw on the side and make money elsewhere, I would do that. But my thing is that I want to do this full time. And so crowdfunding and, getting the funds beforehand enables me to do that, which I would not be able to do otherwise. So that's why I do things the way I do them. But obviously I understand the huge benefit of doing the book first. You put up all the money and then you crowdfund and then you're just, recouping the costs and then you're paying for the shipping, you're paying for all the other stuff. I just, again, I can't do that right now. If I had a full-time job and I went out and got one, I could do that. But I quit my part-time job in 2014 so I could draw Monomyth. That was back in the day. So I was like, you know what? I'm working on this book. It was a 3-issue miniseries, and I wanted to be like, serious about it. It's like, I'm going to do my best work. I want to be totally focused on this. And so I quit my part-time job. I'm like, I'm going to do this. That's all I'm going to do. And conventions, which obviously help pay the bills in the meantime. And then when, found out about Comicsgate, I was like, all right, I'm going to launch Shadow Century. And it was a great option because it was like, well, now I could raise the funds beforehand and work on the book. And, that's what I did. But, I mean, it's been pretty successful. It takes me about a year. Book 1 and 2 took me about a year for Shadow Century. Hoping to do this one quicker. So yeah, that is the plan. I'm halfway done. I shared earlier. I'm 12 pages in, and it was a 24-page book, and then we added an extra page, so it's 25 pages. So I'm 1 page behind being halfway done. So, but my goal is to do this one faster, get it out to y'all, and yeah, just keep the ball rolling. Okay, let's add some cross hatchings and such to this leg here. Gonna add some lines here. The little bits of featherings. Let me use my 8. Get the fatter one. And obviously that's why I got Clayton Barton to do all the breakdowns and layouts for me. Hoping to speed up the process and, you know, using some of those funds to help speed it up. And it's been a very cool, excuse me, a very cool process to work with Clayton and then Mark Polton. It's been super fun. So I'm, sitting here inking these pages. I'm like, man, this is freaking awesome. Like I'm inking Clayton Barton. So it's a really cool experience, but then also to see like the end product is pretty sweet. So I know you guys will enjoy it. I know it's going to be awesome. But just got to wait a little bit longer and then we'll be there. If you backed it. If you haven't, then you're good. You're like, I'm good. I'm not waiting for anything, bro. I'm all good. But if you do want to check it out, the link is in the description. The Indiegogo campaign is still up. It's in demand. Slowly getting more funds. It has been shadow banned since the beginning, so ain't nobody finding it that's trying to look for it on Indiegogo. And that's why I'm launching the Kickstarter campaign this coming week on the 26th. That will launch. Hoping to get some more unique backers, have other people find out about it. And yeah, got the exclusive Kickstarter cover that you guys can check out. I shared it last Friday when I streamed. But only a few more days and you guys can see it. I'll post it actually on Twitter and stuff too. Post it on the Instagrammies, but if you're not on there, you wouldn't have seen it. But there you go. Let's see. I think I should do like a shadow. Do a shadow here. Let's see here. That works. I dig it. I'll go with that. Yeah, and my one main gripe, speaking as a fan now, as a backer of many campaigns, and not getting my books, just like you, my main gripe is, a lot of these guys are professionals, right? They've worked for Marvel, they worked for other companies, and it's not like they have never produced a book in a timely manner, right? And then, and I'm not including that because I've never worked for Marvel and DC, but, like they worked on a book and they produced it. So it's like, it's not like they can't, right? And then they raise all this money and crazy amounts of money sometimes. And it's like, they can't get a book out in a year. Like that's frustrating. That's my gripe. Come on guys, you're professionals, like do the work, get it done, and all that. So that's my gripe if I'm griping, and I'm going to, and I say that as a fan, as somebody who's back in the books, and because it's annoying to me too. I'm with you. I throw down some cash and I still don't have a book. And again, I see them posting stuff, and they're posting other artwork and other stuff they're working on. And it's like, come on, dude! Like, what the heck are you doing? So I hear you. And I'm trying to make sure I avoid that myself and get the junk done. Get it done. All right. This is very detailed today. Very detailed. I want to do BLOODBONE right. And it's taking a while. What do we got? 125. 6 people watching. What's up, y'all? Hail. Draw BLOODBONE today. I I noticed on StreamYard, I'm like coming up on my 50 hours of streaming, and like I think I'm at 48 point, was it 48 and a half? I don't know, but I wonder what's going to happen if I reach my threshold. Like, is the stream just going to stop? But I need to delete some old stuff, apparently. I tried to delete something, then I got a message like, you know, if you delete this, it'll be taken off of here and there. And I'm like, crap, is this going to like delete it from YouTube? Which I don't think it would, because YouTube is its own thing. But I just got to make sure before I do start deleting stuff. I don't want anything to like disappear on me. And so anywho, I just want to share that with you, which is why I probably should stop at about, oh wow, 9 watchers. Man, what's up, guys? I should probably stop at the 1.5-hour marker just so I can make sure that this stream makes it to YouTube and doesn't get like cut off and chopped off or something weird. What's up, guys? I hope you're all doing good. Hope you're having a happy Friday. We've been hanging out. I'm drawing some BLOODBONE. Edwin Acevedo's sweet character. And his Ashcan is actually available on Indiegogo. Or no, actually, no, it's not on Indiegogo. I'm sorry. It's on... I tried putting the link in the description, and I don't think it worked for me. But it's on his own personal website, and I will post that. I have a link, and you guys can check that out because it's pretty sweet. Donald DeLay did the interiors, and it's looking sweet. So there you go. So this is his character. I'm trying to do it justice. And it's easy to because he's just a cool character. And the grifter mask just makes it all the more cool. All the more cool. So anywho, guys, hope you enjoyed my rants today. Wonderful rants talking about stuff. Just, you know, I feel like I just spin my wheels sometimes and just talk into the ether, but you guys are there listening to all of it, and I thank you. Appreciate you being there. It's hard streaming sometimes. It's not my favorite thing to do. It's kind of hard. I don't love it, but I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. Boom, 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 boom. All right. This dude is flipping awesome. Let me check out my StreamYard account thing, what's going on there. And when I ink this some more, I will come back on and do another live stream just to finish this up because he's so cool looking, and I know you guys wouldn't mind checking out that. So, but yeah. But I think we're almost there, but there's just a lot more I still need to put in darks and just map this out and really do a nice job on it. So more to be done, but we're going to call it a day. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you guys have a great Friday. And all that good stuff. Yeah. Let's see here. This goes, oh, it actually will go in the middle. Yes. In between the fingers. That's where it should be going. Kind of messed that up a little bit. I'll be wrapping around. But there we go. That makes sense. All right, y'all. We're getting in on the 1.5-hour marker. So I'm going to call it a day. Thank you for hanging in there. And yeah, links will be in the description. If you guys haven't checked out Shadow Sentry, please do so. If you haven't backed it, please do so. I appreciate it. And sorry I didn't get to all your guys' comments. Lots to draw. We got a B.A. Turner in the house. Hell, what's going on? Anybody else? 656 Comics is a group of creators from El Paso and Juarez. 656 guys are getting into shops. Sweet. Yeah, I know that Luke Stone, he's been talking about doing some Iron Age distribution with Fund My Comic. So I'm hoping that goes well and get some Shadow Sentry into some comic shops. That would be sweet. But they're still working out the details and all that. So more to come. And two, you know, I don't want to get my books into comic shops and then have them wait like years and years for the follow-ups. So I'd rather have like one story arc done and then get maybe like a collected version in the shops. So that's kind of my plan. So I really haven't been pursuing it too much. So that's just me. But anywho, thank you guys. Hope you all have a great weekend. Till next time, I say peace.